What's up, guys? This is Andy Culp, co-founder and CEO of Heli. Happy 2020. I'm super fired up for winter with my first heli-skiing trip of the season to Northern Escape Heliskiing in BC starting on Friday. So I'm going to take you through very quickly every single piece of item that I'm going to take on a heli-skiing trip so that you guys know a good idea of what you should take on yours. So let's first start with the mandatory stuff that you absolutely have to take, and then we'll work outwards from there. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what we wear. I start with a simple next-to-skin base layer. I've got a 200 weight Icebreaker merino piece, Northern Escape branding that I picked up a few years ago, so obviously we're going to wear that. Next, a pair of 200 weight base layer bottoms, 3/4 cut, which is always nice so it's not getting jammed up in your boot. Next would be a pair of ski socks. You know, if it gets cold, I might add a light mid-layer piece. So I bring the R1, which is a staple. Everybody needs to have an R1. I've had that for over 10 years, as good as new. So regardless of whether I wear that second light mid-layer, I will wear in most situations, a mid-layer puff. So I've got this awesome one from Backcountry, which will do the job just fine. So immediately on top of that, I would put a shell jacket with no insulation, just for waterproofing and keeping me dry. So got the Rustler jacket from Backcountry, just got it, super stoked. I've been wearing it around Aspen, and well, it's gonna definitely do the trick in the backcountry for sure. Couple that with a Cottonwood bib from Backcountry, also bomber. Definitely gonna be nice and dry while skiing. So from there, a couple obvious items: 2 Heli Beanies for just casual use, but also I go with the beanie underneath the helmet vibe. Got a Heli Buff, keep the face nice and warm. So next, I want to talk really quickly about these liners. I've had these for about 15 years, and people always say, well, you should get a new pair. And frankly, I'm too attached to these guys, because this is evolution in real time. These are perfect for taking photos and gives me a lot of good dexterity, while also give me a nice layer of insulation. Got a couple sets of hand warmers just in case it's super cold. On top of my liners, I'll throw my Backcountry mittens, full leathers with some Gore-Tex, all black, super dope, super warm. Next thing, definitely gonna need to bring your own goggles. I like to bring 2 sets of goggles just because when you're going in and out of the helicopter, there can be some moisture change, temperature change, which can cause you to fog up. So instead of getting frustrated trying to, wipe down every lift, you can just swap out. Or more than likely, I'll have to just give my second pair to one of my friends who forgot theirs and didn't watch this video. But specifically, I've got 1 set of gyros, 2 lenses, as well as just picked up a new pair of Dragons. And what's nice about the Dragons, they're pretty affordable compared to some of what else is out there, and they come with 2 extra lenses. Another note on the goggles, I'm stoked on the flat lens. I just think the style is kind of nice versus the spherical. I don't notice any difference with the spherical shape being better for your optics because it matches the shape of the eye. I think the technology is super dope with the flat. Lastly, want a helmet to protect your dome, especially if you're skiing in the trees or hitting any jumps or cliffs. So I've got the Smith Code, just got it, was due for an upgrade. I pulled a liner out because I do the over the beanie look, as I said. And then the last piece that you're gonna definitely need if you're going heli skiing is your own pair of ski boots. I've got some Lange Surefoot 130s, which have treated me very well. As you know, most heli skiing operations have tons of demo skis that you can use, so you wouldn't need to bring skis. So this represents essentially everything that you need to bring for you to go heli skiing. Everything else, you know, will be provided to you. So that will conclude the first part of the video. Next, we're going to move on to some of the additional items that you may optionally decide to bring. Moving on, we'll take it to the next section of gear that's in most cases just optional and that I decide to bring because of my personal preference. First thing is I'm obviously going to bring my own pair of skis because I love them. I'm comfortable using them. I like having my own bindings, which, you know, in my opinion, are going to have much better retention than a demo binding that you might use on a ski at the lodge. And as well as a pair of poles that I know, you know, are set for my length, even though they're telescopic. I also bring my own pack, which again, I need to be very clear that I just bring this because it's got custom modifications to mount a chest camera bag on. But if I wasn't planning on taking photos, I would certainly not bring my own pack and not have the extra weight in my luggage. And then, of course, not mandatory, but I bring a pair of waterproof boots, which are just nice to have around the lodge. You're walking around, it's usually going to be very snowy, and back and forth between gearing up in the morning in the boot room and things like that. Comfortable pair of boots you can slip on and off are obviously very nice to have. And then, of course, to carry my skis and where I'll put most of the other gear is a big ski bag, plenty of pockets, rollers. I've got this one from Armada that I've had for a handful of years. That's holding up real well. And that's that part of the video. So, as I said, I'm a photographer, and we obviously want to share as many sweet moments, as much content from these trips as we can with you as possible. So I'll take you quickly through my gear, camera gear that I bring. In no particular order, I've got a 70-200 lens from Canon that will conveniently go with my Canon 5D Mark III 16-35 lens, 50mm prime lens that goes with the Canon digital. I'm also taking a 35mm mechanical Nikkormat camera, just because I shoot film, and you know, it gives you a different kind of feel with your photography. So with that, I've got a 70-200 manual Nikon lens, as well as a 50mm prime Zeiss lens, and just for quick 35mm lifestyle stuff, a little point and shoot automatic 35. 4 rolls of film, 2 black and white, 2 color. Battery charger for my DSLR batteries. Couple extra batteries. External hard drive. I've got in here the general tin, just all my SD cards. So that Mr. General serves us in more ways than one. Lastly, got myself a new Hero 8 pole mount, head mount. So this year, and I learned from Tim Durchie, big ups Tim, instead of mounting it directly onto the helmet with one of those little clips, I'm gonna just throw this helmet strap on. This will allow me to keep the camera a little bit warmer, and then just throw this on when I'm ready to shoot. Otherwise the batteries tend to die. Also, it means that when you're not wearing a GoPro, you don't have that funny little thing on your helmet making you look like a kook. So, last but not least, Mavic Pro. See if we can get some good drone shots, some videos, some stills. All of this, except for the drone, will go into my Lowe Pro Camera Bag. Has all these different sections that you can add and configure to protect your gear and keep it secure. This thing's awesome. Also fits my laptop, which I'll bring so that I can edit photos, check in, you know, pretend to work while we're on tour. So that's the camera gear, digital gear. So as promised, I'm going to tell you everything that I'm bringing, literally every single piece. So the only thing that we haven't talked about is my personal clothing, which is entirely here on this little table. So I'm intentionally packing super light. Once you get there, there's really no one to dress up for. And you know, the idea is to cut down on weight. So all I'm bringing is two heli tees, black and a white, pair of Lodge pants. Got these new sweats from Rhone, which are pretty dope and thick and warm. 3 pairs of Stance underwear, 1 pair of Patagonia boardies, 3 pairs of Stance socks, Backcountry dop kit with just the essentials, toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. 1 heli lid, pair of shades, and last but not least, backgammon set. Always fun to have something to do in the lodge, and one of my great friends, Pedro, is joining the trip, and he and I have a long-standing backgammon rivalry. So, with all that, now you know exactly what I'm taking heli skiing. Most of the items can be found on backcountry.com, and you can find a link in our bio and link tree, or in the link of this video on YouTube, which will take you to Backcountry. There's also a discount code, BCHeli15, which will give you 15% off of most orders on Backcountry for all products, unless of course there's a special running on it.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up, I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just.
So that's the quick and dirty on how we get ready for a heli skiing trip in pretty quick time. Car's loaded up. I gotta get on the road. I'm late already. Here we go. Made it to Terrace. As you can see, our gear that we packed yesterday successfully arrived, so we're stoked. And the best part is, we got to the airport here in Terrace, and the conditions are perfect.
I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just.